PCK in the house. We've just experienced Civil War. More soon. Good day. We're the Pop Culture Kings. PCK in the house. I'm Tank. This is Ice.
How's it going?
We've just come back from seeing Civil War. Captain America Civil War. Third in the trilogy. Dude. I mean, we literally just got here. I mean, we've been, the movie let like half an hour ago?
Not even that.
Not even that. Dude, we haven't, on the way here, we talked about everything but Captain America Civil War. So we can save it for you people, or you person. So, dude, sir, start us off. Your thoughts, Captain America Civil War.
Wow. I'm speechless. I really am. That was a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to have any spoilers in this. We're not going to tell you certain characters that come in, but oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What the fuck did we just see?
That was pretty much Disney dropping the mic. They said, guess what? The year's not even half over. It's already ours. 2016 is going to go down as the year of Disney. We have Zootopia, gonna make $1 billion. We have Jungle Book, gonna make $1 billion. We have Captain America Civil War. Wouldn't surprise me if we made $1 billion this weekend. We still have Finding Dory. We still have Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, and that Star Wars movie at the end of the year. Star Wars Rogue One. So, yeah, Disney's basically zip, boom. What? Guess what? The franchise wars are here, and Disney is already basically saying everyone's fighting for number 2. We've won, you've lost.
Yeah, they won. I remember when they announced Batman vs. Superman, I'm like, okay, the whole hype was on them.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Then they announced Civil War.
Yes.
And then like, oh, Iron Man versus this, and they both landed on the same dates.
Yes.
And luckily, DC,
Warner Brothers realized what they were doing. They're like, whoa, maybe we shouldn't open the same day as Captain America Civil War. Yes, we have Batman and Superman, but they've had years to cultivate this franchise. So let's move to the spring.
Not only are they going to beat them in box office, they're going to crush them in the box office. It's not even going to be funny. I mean, if this was a Little League game, they would just call the white flag out. This movie was incredible.
I mean, I don't mean to do the whole, Marvel versus DC thing, because look, that's all moot. That's not even a fight there.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not.
Disney. This is the embarrassment of riches that Disney CEO Bob Iger has. You know, the guy that put together, I believe he put together the Pixar deal, he put together the Marvel deal, and he put together the Lucasfilm deal. So this guy's pretty much the shit. So this is his embarrassment of riches. You know, he walks into a room, there's Disney Animation. You know, John Lasseter, the guy who runs Pixar, guy who runs Walt Disney Animation, comes up, gives him a firm handshake. Bob, good to see you. Good to see you, John. Kevin Feige walks in, the mastermind in Marvel movie studios now, because Ike has been replaced, and Kevin Feige is basically saying, guess what? We're actually going to spend money. We're going to spend a lot of money. Michael Buffer was at the premiere, dude. Okay, if Ike was still running things, you maybe get a picture of Michael Buffer. So Kevin, you're Governor Bob Iger, firm handshake, Kevin. You're doing a fantastic job. I love you. Thanks, boss. In walks Kathleen Kennedy, who runs Lucasfilm. She gets a hug and a kiss on her cheek. Baby, how you doing? Is there anything I can do for you? Anything whatsoever? John Lasseter is standing there. Man, I understand. Kevin Feige is standing there. Even after all this success, we're still not Star Wars. And Kathleen Kennedy sitting there, yeah. They may call Disney the house that Walt built, but I'm sitting on the house that George built. So, and, oh yeah. Disney decided, hey, let's do live action versions of our fairy tales. Jungle Book did okay. Jungle Book 2 is coming. Pinocchio, Dumbo, directed by Tim Burton. We have a Cruella movie with Emma Stone. He's not a big fan of that.
Well, once you said young version.
Yes, it's a young version. Yes, it's a young. It's basically they're gonna give her it's a Cruella origin story. But they can afford to do that because Jungle Book's gonna make $1 billion, and like I said, Captain America: Civil War is gonna have the second biggest opening weekend in history. What has the biggest opening weekend in history? Oh yeah, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, also at Disney. What has the third biggest opening in history? That would be Jurassic World. That's a Universal. Oh, fourth, that would be the Avengers. That's also at Disney. And fifth, oh yeah, Avengers: Age of Ultron, which is also at. You sense a pattern here, right? Okay.
Okay. Let's go back. We're sidetracked. Let's go back to the movie.
Getting back to the movie. Look. I knew we would geek out, but dude,
oh my god,
we were like a two-man symphony in the theater, beating the crap out of each other, with our dead ass audience. You know what I'm saying? But dude,
oh, that was awesome.
Oh,
the fight scenes, the chase scenes were just incredible.
Yes.
I mean,
without giving spoilers away.
We're not going to give any spoilers away. We won't do that. Black Panther is in it. His costume looked amazing. I can't wait to see that movie now. I was kind of on the fence with that at first, but he was awesome in that.
I can't wait to see Black Panther. And not just because I'm black. I can't wait to see Black Panther. I mean, I thought they would do him justice, but you walk over and you're like, good God, Black Panther is awesome. I mean, dude. The two biggest takeaways, I'm like, Black Panther's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to see Spider-Man next year. Dumb title and all, dude. I can't wait to see
Spider-Man was freaking awesome.
Okay, sir. What were your top 5 things? What were the things that, without giving spoilers, or what were the things that really just knocked you on your ass?
Well, I can't say them because they're spoilers.
Well, you can say something like Spider-Man was awesome, Black Panther was awesome, the Civil War itself was pretty awesome. Yeah, airport sequence, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, the airport sequence, because I want to say this is like the best fight sequence ever. And that was just incredible.
And that's not hyperbole, dude. That's...
Yes, it was just incredible. That fight scene between that was just awesome. I can't wait to see this movie probably Monday.
There were so many geekgasm moments during that.
Yeah, the Scarlet Witch.
The Scarlet Witch
encounter.
thing,
Yeah, you got the Spider-Man introducing himself, and then him fighting. I can't say what. I can't. It
was just awesome.
I can't say that part, but I mean, at the end of them fighting Iron Man, and then just, oh my god,
dude, that end fight was awesome.
Yeah, that was freaking.
Dude, that was. I mean, by the end of the movie, you're like, I feel Tony. Cap's my boy, but I feel Tony.
Fuck that shit. I was like...
No, I'm talking about by the end of the movie, you're like, oh, I kind of feel Tony on this one aspect. Okay?
Yeah, that might be just you.
Yeah, just one aspect. I feel Tony. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see the movie. But it's kind of like one of those, like, look... Damn.
He kind of brought... I'm sorry, he brought that on himself, though. He kind of started it, and Cap finished it.
Well, let's just say there decisively was a winner.
Okay. So we had, this is our third superhero movie?
Third superhero movie this year.
Yeah. Now, Batman, Superman, definitely better than, hands down, no questions. Deadpool, is it better than Deadpool?
I'm gonna still say this. Captain America: Civil War is a better movie, but Deadpool is a far more entertaining movie.
I don't know about that one because I was entertained. I was so entertained.
Don't get it twisted. I was very entertained, but Deadpool was just...
Yeah, Deadpool's on level, but I mean, those fight scenes between them were just incredible. Yeah. I mean, even it had some funny moments, but I mean, Deadpool was funny, and it definitely had some good moments. But I mean, that one we just geeked out way more than Deadpool did.
I will say this. The slower parts, because the action in Captain America: Civil War is just next level shit. Okay, Deadpool can't come close to this.
Yeah,
The action was just next level. It's just the parts where there wasn't action in Deadpool. The movie was always interesting. It was always entertaining. It was always funny. The stuff, you know, when the fight scenes are happening in Captain America: Civil War, don't get it. You know, the movie's still it's still interesting. It's still entertaining. It's just those parts I found more entertaining in Deadpool.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? But overall, just dude, the airport sequence alone is probably one of the greatest things I have ever seen in a movie, and that's saying something.
Yeah, we see a lot of movies.
Dude, just. I mean, it was like the ultimate geekgasm. We're sitting in a theater getting Captain America: Civil War all over our face, necks, and chest, and we're like, more, yes, bitch. Sorry, I had a Kevin Smith moment, but dude, still, you're like, yes, more.
So, is it, in your opinion, is it the greatest superhero movie of all time?
You know me, dude, look. Few movies did to me what The Dark Knight did, because when I saw The Dark Knight, I'm like, that was everything I've ever wanted in a Batman movie. And Batman's my boy. But I will say this, it's the best Marvel movie, I think.
No,
I
think.
think.
I
think.
It's definitely going to replace Avengers as my number one. That was just incredible.
I mean, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm like, I gotta be honest with you. As much as I love Avengers, this was miles ahead of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And Avengers is the shit, you know? I know, mild understanding.
Yeah, the fight scene, that airport scene was just incredible.
The airport scene was better than the last half hour of the Avengers.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And dude, the last half hour is what made the Avengers
Yeah,
great.
Dude,
Look, the whole of Captain America: Civil War could have sucked donkey balls, and that airport sequence, we still would have come up. That was the greatest thing we've ever seen.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, because I thought that was going to be at the end of the movie. That was like in the middle of the movie. So then we still had action after that, and it was even awesome. It was just as awesome.
It was kind of the airport sequence, kind of the end of the second act.
Yeah,
leading into the third act, and dude, just that final fight is just.
Yeah.
I mean, as awesome and as visceral and as spectacular as the airport sequence was, and it just ridiculous amounts of fun to watch.
Yeah.
The fight scene at the end of the movie was just emotionally,
it was definitely draining because. You see Iron Man, and then you see Captain America, and there, you both
see both their points of view in that moment.
You see them, both heroes you want to root for, but then you kind of have to pick a side. But then at the end, you kind of feel guilty for both of them.
Yes.
It's just like
it's
like who do you go for? I mean, obviously we're going with Captain America, but it was still at that point was hard. That was a hard scene to watch because you're like,
yes,
at that point you're so emotionally invested, even. I am 100% Captain America. Even that scene is just like, oh, you guys going back and forth, and he's like, he stalls, and just like, it really gets to you because then again, just a movie before that, you're rooting for everyone. Now you got to pick a side.
Yeah.
Which I kept asking everyone, you cap for Iron Man, and I thought it was that simple. But you watch that thing, and it just sucks you in.
Well, the comic book was very Tony's wrong, Tony's the bad guy, Cap is right. Comic book was pretty much like that. The comic book, comic version, but the movie was just kept painting these shades of gray. You know,
I mean, I still agree with.
I still agree with Cap, but I also agree
100%,
with.
But
I get Tony's side. I get where he's coming from. You know what I mean? I don't agree with it. I just get it.
I get his side too. But then, like I said, it just
that wasn't like that in the comic book. In the comic book, you're like Tony's a dick.
It really does suck you in, and. How they used Spider-Man was awesome. I mean, how they got Hawkeye in it, how they got Ant-Man in there. It
was organic. Yes, it just was organic.
He's like, they got a lot of guys. We need more guys.
Yeah,
like, okay.
Nobody felt because I read one review where they felt that Spider-Man was forced, and I didn't see that at all. Yeah. I didn't feel that at all. Did you?
No, I didn't feel that at all. I thought it was kind of interesting how they brought him in. I'm kind of trying to figure out how he knew who he was.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I wanted to like.
Yeah.
But it's freaking Iron Man, so
Yeah.
probably easy as hell to figure it out.
Yeah. But still, it was, you know, dude, I have a couple minor quibbles, or just minor little, because no movie is perfect, but dude, overall, just again, that dude, the airport sequence is so awesome. It kind of makes you forget about most everything else in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there were some kick-ass action sequences.
Oh yeah,
before that.
Oh yeah, there's definitely.
This chase was badass. This opening sequence was badass. But dude, it all pales in comparison to the airport sequence. It all pales.
Yeah, because once again, you have superhero versus superhero, and I mean, you had Batman and Superman. You've seen a little bit of fights, but that's just fails in comparison to what they did.
Plus, you got to understand, Marvel has had 8 years to set this up. You know what I'm saying? DC is basically playing catch up because, again, you don't know when the superhero movie craze the bubble is going to burst.
Yeah, that's not going to.
They had to get out there. Look, what I love for Batman v Superman is that they got the movie out there and people are actually excited about their world. But, dude, it's like Marvel's basically whatever. Marvel's basically saying, we're number one.
Yeah.
We're number one. We want you to play in our sandbox because we want the superhero genre to last. But look, we put in the time, dude. We've earned this spot. We put the work in.
Yeah. You guys can be the kindergartners, but we're still the third graders. So we still run the place.
Yes.
But
we were gobsmacked by the movie. Period.
So yeah, we definitely highly recommend seeing
Highly recommend it.
When you watch it, there is 2 end credit scenes. We won't tell you what they are, but stay to the very, very end.
Yes, don't get up and leave because one dude made the mistake of leaving, then he came back, because he forgot something. Oh, it's still going? Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Yeah. Always 2.
Yes.
Well, most of the time 2.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, just go see the movie. You won't be disappointed. If you are disappointed, then you're an idiot. So
subtle. Subtle.
That's all I'm gonna say. If people don't like this movie, you're idiots. I'm just saying. or fun movies are not for you.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Okay, well, we're gonna wrap it up. That's Tank. I'm Ice. Click like, subscribe, Facebook, Tumblr.
I'm gobsmacked. He's stunned.
Okay. We're Pop Culture Kings. We'll see you guys next time.
Deuces.